2. Dr. Rue, Shaman Thoughts. The power animal is your own power animal, the one you already have, always did. Where did it go? Well, we ignore them, we neglect them. Like our best friend we haven't called up from California. Where are you? So let's go find out about our power animal, kind of like your alter ego on the other side of your brain, probably on the right side of your brain, which is the unconscious, dark side of the moon. And your power animal is powerful. It's a spirit guide, and I've brought hundreds of people through hundreds of journeys to find their power animal. Everyone found a great power animal that was theirs, unique to them, not even general. It's a really specific animal, as are you specific, and it's really working with you. And it's a great discovery to know that we have this great kind of Brer Rabbit on the other side, in the briar patch, who knows that territory of the unconscious, who knows the ancestors, who knows your repressed thoughts, your distant memories, your frozen pain body experiences from the deep past. Your power animal knows so much about you and has links to your dead relatives, your dead friends, your ancestors, and can actually, most astonishingly, can answer questions that you have figured out. You'd better ask this question because you need to know the answer. If we could just know what is our great question to ask, we would then have a power animal who could very possibly answer. It's a source. It's a source of wisdom. It's a guide for us. Astonishing that we have something like that. We have so many books that were burned, ancient oral history that was either forgotten or displaced. And what if we could retrieve the ancient lore that was broken by some very jealous new religions that basically didn't want to deal with shamans because they were frankly envious of the fact that shamanism represents all of humanity about all things. Shamanism is really how we go through life and how we can go through life with health, spirit, positivity, despite disasters that are typical to the human condition. Clearly, all religions have been working with water and fire and air, and have been working with kindness, and have been working with incense and song and sounds and phonemes and mantras and kirtans and pujas. All religions have basically been Shiva. All religions have been doing good work. Sometimes they don't do such good work when they get jealous of other religions and they decide to kill everybody. That's a little bit messy, and that it probably is not a religious tendency, but more of a lizard brain concept, which is another story. Let's go back to power animal. Your power animal is the one you already have. And in shamanism, we routinely, could be daily, go down to visit for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, our power animal. And when we do that, with the drumming, dong, 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 to go look for the power animal, at the end of 10 minutes or so, dong, 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 7 beats, we come back. It's a callback signal. We come back from this journey into the unconscious, into the lower world, possibly the upper world, but we've left the middle world. So here's the deal. If we start drumming, dong, 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 and we go through the hole and we find a landscape, this is the typical power animal journey. And then we see our own power animal, the one we have seen before in previous journeys. We find it the first time, of course, and discover by degrees, by getting involved with this animal in a quick story, we found out that this is truly our power animal. And we go back through the same hole and find the same animal in the next journey and the next one and the next one. And the reason we repeat these benchmarks, going through the same hole that we pictured to get through to the landscape, checking in with the same power animal. The reason we repeat these benchmarks is because what we're really doing is shifting to a shamanic state of consciousness. And this is what the power animal gives us. Once we've connected, shaken hands, run with the power animal, flown with the power animal, we're clearly not in Kansas anymore. We've left the middle world and gone to some lower world area. This is the shaman flight. This is the great shaman's ecstasy, and this is where the shaman can receive information, go on journeys, ask questions from the power animal, and get jobs done by the power animal. Aha.